Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kick it away to get this game going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. What a stiff arm. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And, of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates, Kirk. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, it's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
Nowhere to run up the middle. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Back's got it again. Breaks free. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. But boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you can close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quick throw, catch made. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Baker. Dump ball's caught by their running back. Brought down, but the catch brings the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Well, the power run is stuck. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
So Georgia's offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
He's going to hand this on. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and hits the left side. Picks up the first, looking for more. So Georgia will have the 1st down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. The pass rush closing in. They'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. He hands it off from the gun. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Baker. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wide out. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Touchdown, Alabama. There was no catching him that time.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Can he get there on the ground? It's like Georgia behind the first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. The tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Brings up second down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Pulls it in. It's Wiley. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Grab down the middle. It's Wiley. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm helped him to a first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw again. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Set up with a PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return is brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, my gosh. This offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Fielding the clock, looking to improve field position here. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Handoff to the single back.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Quarterback drops back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing in the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
And it's the tight end trying to power for the first down. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Play action here on 1st down. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Grab behind the line. It's Foster. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Split backfield here. On 1st down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Barber. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold on.
Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to throw. It's Baker. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They can't stop him. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw yet again. Gets rid of it on the move. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. It's blocked. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a wide receiver screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. The defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Defense. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. They try to sneak it for the first. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking right. This one caught. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Hold on.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. It's not the way you want to start. 1st down and 20 now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Another penalty makes it 1st and 25 for the offense. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Incomplete. A very quick throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Back to throw. It's Baker. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal. That could be the kind of play, Kirk, they need to get some traction in this game. Everybody expected him to win, coming in here as the favorite on the road. It's been a battle so far. You need something like this to quiet the crowd.
Well, they're sleepwalking. There's no doubt about it. I don't think they expected to be challenged at all. They're not playing with any urgency. And you're right. Maybe a play like this will get them going because they're playing a team that's unranked. This game is everything to them. They want what you have. You can't let them take it by giving up this game.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking for a receiver. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down on the final play of this first half. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And you can get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple of possessions. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds. It's a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Handoff to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. The Dogs will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. Fair catch made at the 40. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Off the play fake on first down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important second down play coming up. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a shotgun run call. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Back to pass. It's Baker. Grab by the receiver. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain, and looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. On to kicking out for the 5th time today. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. No huddle here for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's complete. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They're going to run it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looking deep downfield to the left. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick pass. The catch is made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense lines up at the 15 now with some breathing room. That should open up the playbook. Quick throw. The catch is made. Fighting off the defender. Jukes the defender. Gets brought down after a solid game.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up the third down. Looking downfield. It's Baker. The receiver grabs it. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just... So it's 3rd and 8.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The first down pass complete to the wideout. Mark down at the 44. Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 15, a 2-possession game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it's caught. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout. Him out. First down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made on the right side. It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now. They're going to run it. Running with purpose. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Handoff from the shotgun. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
Well, it's incomplete pass here on this RPO, and typically you see these RPOs thrown quickly. Make the read, process, ball out, get the ball to the playmakers and let them do their thing. I guess if there's a silver lining, at least there wasn't an illegal man downfield.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. It's the running back in the flat. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The shotgun handoff here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. One team ready to boot it away. Moves on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover. Downs, big play for this defense.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Dropping back. It's Baker. How's the spin move? Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Leaning on the run game here late.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he released it. Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. He couldn't make it. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch is made way down inside the 30.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Looking to throw it on first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll hand it off. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the stop, but first down from the 13. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here. Make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Believe they can line up here, go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. Was brought down for a short gain.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.